dancing with demons, navigating depression and anxiety on the path to peace. Hey beautiful souls, today we're about to embark on a profound journey within ourselves, one that requires courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to confront the unknown. I remember the moment I hit rock bottom on my spiritual path. I thought I was doing everything right, practicing meditation daily, reading spiritual texts, and even attending workshops. But deep down, I was suffocating under the weight of unresolved emotions, fears, and doubts. The more I tried to escape, the more I became trapped in a cycle of spiritual obsession. Like many of you, I had this idealized notion of what spirituality should be like, a constant stream of positive vibes, enlightenment, and blissful moments. But the harsh reality hit me like a ton of bricks. Spiritual growth isn't a destination. It's a journey filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. As I delved deeper into the wilderness of my own soul, I encountered a dark mirror staring back at me. It revealed the parts of myself I had tried to hide, suppress, or avoid, the raging fears, deep-seated insecurities, and unhealed wounds. It was a painful yet liberating experience, one that taught me that true spiritual growth begins with facing our deepest shadows. You see, nobody talks about the shadow side of spiritual growth, the moments when we feel like we're losing our grip, struggling to keep our heads above the waves of anxiety, depression, and chaotic thoughts. But here's the truth. These challenges aren't signs you're doing something wrong. They're crucial stepping stones toward authentic inner peace. Imagine you're standing on the edge of a stormy lake, with the wind howling and the waves crashing against the shore. You've been sailing through calm waters for a while, but now you're facing a turbulent sea of emotions. That's exactly where we find ourselves on this spiritual journey. The moment when we need to anchor ourselves in the midst of the storm and navigate the uncharted territory of our own psyche. As we begin this journey together, I want to remind you that you're not alone. There are countless others who have walked this path before you, and many are walking it alongside you right now. We'll explore the dark side of spiritual growth, the common challenges we face, and the practical tools that can help us navigate through these tumultuous times. Are you ready to embark on this journey with me? Let's get real about what spiritual awakening actually means. It's not just about positive affirmations and feeling blissed out during meditation. It's a complete transformation of how you perceive yourself and the world around you. As you embark on this journey, you might find yourself caught in a dreamlike state, where everything seems perfect and nothing can go wrong. But let me tell you, that's just an illusion. It's time to wake up and confront the reality of your spiritual path. Think of it like this. You've been walking on a serene beach, with the sun shining bright and the waves gently rolling in. But suddenly, a storm hits, and the calm waters turn into a turbulent sea. The wind howls, the waves crash, and you're forced to anchor yourself to the shore. That's exactly what's happening to you as you delve deeper into your spiritual journey. The moment of spiritual awakening is like a mirror held up against your soul. It reveals all the hidden parts of yourself that you've been trying to keep under wraps. You see, nobody wants to talk about the shadow side of spiritual growth. The moments when you feel like you're losing your grip, struggling to keep your head above the waves of anxiety, depression, and chaotic thoughts. But here's the truth. These challenges aren't signs you're doing something wrong. They're crucial stepping stones toward authentic inner peace. As you begin to walk this path, you might find yourself questioning everything you thought you knew about spirituality. The idea of an endless stream of positive vibes and blissful moments might seem naive and unrealistic. But don't worry, you're not alone. Many have walked this path before you, and they've emerged stronger and wiser. You see, spiritual growth isn't about reaching a destination where everything is perfect. It's about embracing the entire spectrum of human experience with awareness and compassion. It's about seeing the dark and the light, the shadow and the light. And it's about integrating both, exactly as you are, in this present moment. Imagine you're standing in front of a mirror, staring at your own reflection. You see the person you're trying to become, the ideals you're trying to achieve. But as you look deeper, you realize that there's more to you than just that. There's the person you are now, in this very moment, with all your flaws, imperfections, and darkness. That's what spiritual awakening is all about, embracing the person you are in this state of becoming. It's about acknowledging the shadows that lie within you and integrating them into your being. And it's about seeing the world for what it truly is, a place of imperfection, chaos, and uncertainty. Let's get real, shall we? We all have our share of fears, doubts, and insecurities. We all struggle to find meaning and purpose in life. And we all face challenges that make us question our very existence. Spiritual growth isn't about avoiding these realities. It's about facing them head-on, with courage and compassion. So, I want to ask you, what's your perception of spirituality? Is it the idea of an endless stream of positive vibes and blissful moments? Or is it something more profound, a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation? When you begin expanding your awareness, it's like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, you see everything, including the things you've been avoiding. This increased consciousness often leads to temporary depression as you process previously hidden aspects of yourself and the world. The experience of spiritual isolation is particularly challenging. You might find yourself feeling like you're speaking a different language than everyone around you. You might find yourself wondering if you've made a mistake by pursuing this spiritual journey. The doubts creep in, whispering that you're not cut out for this kind of growth. You start to question your own intentions, wondering if you're truly looking to transcend your ego or if you're just seeking a quick fix to your emotional pain. Imagine standing at a crossroads with two paths stretching out before you. One path is well lit, with a clear sign that reads "Spiritual Growth" in bold letters. The other path is shrouded in darkness, with a faint whisper of fear echoing through the air. Which path will you choose? As you navigate the twists and turns of your spiritual journey, you might encounter individuals who claim to have all the answers. They might offer you quick fixes, telling you that spirituality is all about following a set of rules or adopting a particular mindset. But what happens when you encounter situations that contradict these principles? Do you follow the rules, or do you trust your own inner guidance? You might also find yourself struggling with feelings of disconnection from others. They might seem distant, uninterested, or even hostile towards your new spiritual views. It's as if you're speaking a different language, one that's filled with ideas and concepts that don't register with them. This isolation can be suffocating, making you feel like an outsider looking in on a world that's spinning without you. One of the biggest challenges on this journey is confronting the parts of yourself that you've been trying to keep hidden. You might have convinced yourself that you're above certain emotions or behaviors, only to discover that they're still lurking beneath the surface. This can be a painful process, requiring you to face your own fears, insecurities, and flaws head-on. Have you ever found yourself using spiritual practices as a way to avoid dealing with difficult emotions? Maybe you've turned to meditation or prayer as a way to bypass the pain of a breakup or the stress of a challenging project. But what happens when you try to spiritual bypass your way out of a problem? Don't you just end up numb and disconnected from the world around you? As you delve deeper into the mysteries of your own psyche, you might encounter what feels like an existential crisis. You start to question the nature of reality itself, wondering if anything you thought you knew is actually true. It's as if you've been living in a dream world, only to wake up and discover that everything you thought you knew is an illusion. This can be a profoundly unsettling experience, making you wonder if you're losing your grip on reality. But what if this was an opportunity for growth? A chance to strip away the illusions and see the world in its raw, unvarnished form? Can you find the courage to confront the uncertainties of life head-on, even when they seem overwhelming? In the midst of these challenges, it's easy to get caught up in the search for answers. You might start to read books, attend workshops, or seek out spiritual teachers who promise to guide you through the darkness. But what if the answers you're seeking are within you all along? What if the truth is already there, waiting to be discovered in the depths of your own heart? As you navigate this journey, remember that you're not alone. There are countless others who have walked this path before you, and many are walking it alongside you right now. They've faced similar challenges, struggled with similar doubts, and emerged stronger and wiser on the other side. You don't have to do this alone. Reach out to others, share your story, and listen to theirs. Find a community that supports and encourages you, even when the going gets tough. And most importantly, remember to be kind to yourself along the way. Your journey is uniquely yours, and it's unfolding exactly as it should. You might start to notice subtle changes in your body as you navigate the twists and turns of your spiritual journey. These physical manifestations can be like a gentle whisper, reminding you that your body is an integral part of your spiritual growth. By now, you've probably heard that spiritual growth can significantly impact your sleep patterns. As you delve deeper into your own psyche, you might find yourself becoming more sensitive to the energies around you, making it challenging to fall asleep or stay asleep. This is not because you're doing it wrong or because there's something fundamentally broken within you, but rather because your body is adjusting to the rapid expansion of your consciousness. Imagine your body as a finely tuned instrument, constantly adapting to the symphony of energies that seeps into your reality from the outside world. As you pursue spiritual growth, you're essentially plugging in to a higher frequency, which can disrupt your regular sleep patterns. This disruption can manifest in various ways, such as waking up in the middle of the night with anxiety or feelings of restlessness, difficulty falling asleep due to a racing mind or a heightened sense of awareness, waking up with vivid dreams or nighttime visions that linger into your waking life. Don't worry, this is a normal part of your spiritual journey. Your body is simply recalibrating to accommodate the influx of new, higher frequencies. As you navigate the labyrinth of your own emotions, you might start to experience unusual digestive issues. This can be a sign that your body is responding to the shifting energies and emotions within you. Your digestive system, long considered a gatekeeper of emotions, is constantly absorbing and processing stimuli from your environment. When you begin to tap into your spiritual depths, you may encounter sensitivities to food, water, or even the most innocent of smells. Your body, now attuned to the ever-changing landscape of your emotions, might rebel against certain substances or sensitivities that your previous, numb self hadn't noticed. Consider this a sign that your body is reacting to the new, heightened sensitivity within you. This is an opportunity for you to deepen your connection with your physical form and learn to communicate with it more efficiently. Remember that everything in your reality, including your body, is connected and interdependent, and that the subtle shifts within you can manifest in various ways, not limited to your digestive system. Have you ever noticed how, after a long period of intense spiritual growth, your body seems to crave rest? Or perhaps you've woken up one morning feeling inexplicably fatigued, only to realize that your body has been quietly working through some unacknowledged emotions during the night. Fatigue, both mental and physical, can be a sign that your body is trying to compensate for the rapid growth of your consciousness. You see, your body, like your mind, has its own unique energetic signature, shaped by experiences, emotions, and memories accumulated over time. As your spiritual growth progresses, your energetic signature may shift, leading to the manifestation of fatigue in various forms. Here are a few reasons why fatigue can occur as a physical manifestation. The rapid assimilation of new, higher frequencies into your being. The deconstruction and reconstruction of your emotional grid. A deep cleansed and detoxified emotional body. Don't view fatigue as a weakness or a failure. See it as your body's way of communicating the need for rest and renewal. Learn to recognize when your body is craving more sleep or relaxation, and prioritize those needs with compassion and understanding. Heightened sensitivity is another transformative physical manifestation that can be an integral part of your journey. Your body becomes more responsive to the subtle energies around you, much like a nervous system on high alert. For instance, a slight change in someone's tone of voice might trigger a strong emotional response. You might feel energy, even in the smallest gestures or actions, piercing through your being. Your sleep is lighter, exposing you to more awareness during the nighttime, making the divide between the conscious and subconscious undulated, more fluid. This increased sensitivity can be both exhilarating and challenging, forcing you to reevaluate how you navigate your relationships, respond to stressors, and trust your intuition. Consider yourself blessed to feel the subtle vibrations that resonate through your existence. They signal the awakening of your inner, interplanetary self. By acknowledging these physical manifestations, you're able to release the stigma and shame associated with experiencing strange or unsettling sensations during spiritual growth. Your physical body, much like your mind, is changing in profound ways, like the sun breaking through the night sky. Feel like you're experiencing any of these physical manifestations as part of your spiritual journey? You are not alone. Let's explore further and continue dismantling the mystical veil that separates us, allowing genuine experiences and understanding between us. Developing self-compassion is absolutely crucial during these challenging times. Imagine treating yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a dear friend going through a difficult period. When spiritual depression hits, remember that you're not alone. Countless others have walked this path before you, and many are walking it alongside you right now. The power of community support cannot be overstated. Finding others who understand your experience can be incredibly healing. As you continue on this transformative path, you'll undoubtedly encounter challenges that test your resolve and push you to the limits of your endurance. But remember, spiritual growth is a journey, not a destination, and it's precisely the struggles you face that will help you discover your inner strength. Now, let's explore some practical tools that can help you navigate the turbulent waters of your spiritual journey. At times, it can feel like the world around you is spinning out of control, leaving you feeling disoriented and powerless. This is exactly when you need to tap into your inner resilience. One of the most effective ways to do this is through grounding exercises. Imagine taking a walk in the woods, feeling the earth beneath your feet as you breathe in the fresh scent of trees and wildflowers. This simple act can help you reconnect with your physical body and calm the turbulent storm brewing within. Walking barefoot, holding onto a crystal or natural object, or even simply lying on the ground and focusing on your breath can help you anchor yourself in the present moment. These exercises may seem simple, but they're incredibly effective in quieting the mind and centering your energy. Mindful meditation is a powerful tool for navigating the twists and turns of your spiritual journey. It's not about achieving a specific state or voiding your thoughts completely. It's about being fully present in the moment, exactly as it is. Even 5 minutes of conscious breathing can help center you when things feel overwhelming. Try setting aside a specific time each day for mindful meditation, perhaps in the morning before starting your day, or before bed as you reflect on your experiences. As you begin to incorporate mindful meditation into your daily routine, you may find that you're better able to navigate challenging situations with clarity and compassion. This is because you're learning to observe your thoughts and emotions from a detached perspective, rather than becoming entangled in them. Exercise is a natural way to release tension and balance your energies, but it's not just about the physical movement itself. It's about the emotional and mental shifts that occur as you move. Try incorporating activities that bring you joy, such as dancing, yoga, or even simply walking while listening to music that resonates with your soul. These moments of authentic movement can help you tap into your creative potential and connect with your body in a more meaningful way. Journaling is a powerful tool for processing your thoughts and emotions, gaining clarity on your spiritual journey, and releasing old patterns that no longer serve you. Try setting aside time each day or week to write freely, without editing or censoring yourself. What issues do you need to confront? What questions do you need to answer? What guidance do you need to receive from your inner wisdom? As you explore the depths of your own psyche through journaling, you may find that you're better able to navigate challenging situations with wisdom and compassion. This is because you're learning to listen to your inner voice and trust the guidance that arises from the depths of your own soul. Developing self-compassion is essential for navigating the twists and turns of your spiritual journey. When faced with adversity, remember to treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a dear friend going through a difficult period. This means acknowledging your pain, validating your emotions, and choosing not to judge yourself when you stumble. Practice self-compassion by speaking to yourself in a gentle, loving tone, reframing negative self-talk into positive affirmations, and practicing mindfulness and meditation to cultivate a sense of peace and clarity. The power of community support cannot be overstated. Finding others who understand your experience can be incredibly healing, offering a sense of belonging and validation that's essential for navigating the challenges of your spiritual journey. Don't be afraid to reach out for guidance, support, and connection with others who are walking this path with you. Now, I want to share a personal story with you. When I was first starting out on my spiritual journey, I felt like I was walking through a dense forest, unsure of which path to take or where I was headed. But one day, I stumbled upon a beautiful community of like-minded individuals who offered me guidance, support, and connection. It was like finding a ray of light in the darkness, and it transformed my spiritual journey forever. I hope that you too will find this sense of community and support on your journey, because it's a game changer. Balancing spiritual growth with daily life is an art. You don't have to choose between being spiritual and being human. You can be both. Setting healthy boundaries is essential. This might mean limiting time with energy-draining people, or saying no to activities that don't serve your highest good. As you continue facing your shadow aspects, you'll notice something remarkable. Authentic peace begins to emerge naturally. It's different from the superficial calm you might have sought before. This is a peace that encompasses both light and dark. The transformation of pain into wisdom happens gradually. Each challenge you face becomes a teacher, offering precious insights about yourself and the nature of existence. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery, you'll encounter numerous challenges that will test your resolve, push you to your limits, and make you question your sanity. But here's the thing. The spiritual journey is not just about surviving these challenges, it's about learning to thrive in the midst of them. Consider this. What if the moments when you felt most broken, most lost, and most uncertain were actually the moments that made you stronger? What if the dark nights of the soul were not the end, but rather the beginning of a new chapter in your life? Building resilience is about learning to see the beauty in the brokenness, the strength in the struggles, and the wisdom in the wounds. It's about embracing the ever-changing landscape of your soul and finding the courage to face whatever comes next. I recall a conversation I had with a dear friend who was struggling with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. As we sat in stillness, I asked her to imagine herself as a tree that had weathered countless storms. What would she look like? What would she feel like? How would she continue to grow and thrive? As she imagined herself as this resilient tree, I asked her to explore the following questions. What are the root systems that keep me grounded and connected to the present moment? How do I nourish myself with the right kind of light, water, and air to grow strong and healthy? What are the scars and wounds that I've accumulated over time? And how do I integrate them into my being? How do I communicate with others in a way that shows up, speaks truth, and sets boundaries that honor my needs? As she pondered these questions, I could see the light bulb go off in her mind. She began to realize that her struggles were not weaknesses, but rather opportunities for growth and self-awareness. She was no longer trying to escape or flee from her challenges, but instead was learning to face them head-on with courage, compassion, and clarity. This is what building resilience looks like. It's not about avoiding challenges or pretending that everything is okay when it's not. It's about facing life with an open heart and an unwavering commitment to your own growth and well-being. Resilience is not about tolerating or enduring the discomfort. It's about embracing it as an opportunity for growth and learning. When you're in the midst of a challenging situation, try to reframe the experience as a chance to develop greater self-awareness and introspection. Cultivate a sense of curiosity and exploration. Practice self-compassion and empathy. Learn to communicate more effectively with others. Discover new ways to tap into your creativity and resourcefulness. By embracing the discomfort, you'll begin to see that it's not something to be feared or avoided, but rather something to be explored and transformed. Resilience is not something that you can build alone. It's something that's nurtured and cultivated through relationships and community. When you surround yourself with people who support, encourage, and uplift you, you'll find that you're more resilient, more confident, and more effective in the face of challenges. Try to cultivate relationships with people who share your values, support your journey, and challenge you to grow. Engage in activities and practices that bring you joy, connection, and a sense of community. Prioritize self-care and self-compassion, and be gentle with yourself when you make mistakes or stumble. As you build your support network, remember to show up, be seen, and speak truth with others. This is not about pretending that everything is perfect or that you have all the answers. It's about showing up with vulnerability, authenticity, and a willingness to learn. Resilience is not just about what you do or how you respond to challenges. It's also about what you nourish your body, heart, and mind with. When you prioritize self-care, you'll find that you're more energized, more focused, and more able to handle the demands of your life. Try to incorporate practices that bring you joy, relaxation, and rejuvenation. Engage in activities that help you feel grounded, centered, and connected to yourself. Prioritize healthy habits, such as exercise, meditation, and a balanced diet, and use them as tools to cultivate resilience. As you prioritize self-care, remember to be kind, gentle, and compassionate with yourself. Don't compare yourself to others or strive for an unattainable ideal of perfection. Instead, focus on cultivating a sense of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-love. Resilience is not just about coping with challenges. It's also about celebrating the successes and achievements that make life worth living. When you focus on what you've accomplished, what you've learned, and how far you've come, you'll find that you're more motivated, more inspired, and more powerful in the face of challenges. Try to keep a gratitude journal or log of your achievements. Celebrate your successes with loved ones, friend, or alone. Find ways to reflect on your growth, your progress, and your resilience. As you celebrate your successes, remember to be proud, to acknowledge your hard work, and to use your strengths and accomplishments to fuel your continued growth and resilience. By embracing the challenges, building a support network, prioritizing self-care, and celebrating your successes, you'll find that resilience is not just a skill, but a way of being that transforms the very fabric of your soul. When we're faced with challenges, It's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. But resilience is not about dwelling in the either. It's about rooting yourself in the present moment, confronting your fears and doubts, and choosing to cultivate a sense of awareness, courage, and compassion. Try to focus on the present moment, the here and now. Use mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing to anchor yourself in the present. As you root yourself in the present, remember to let go of the past and its regrets. Don't get caught up in fears or worries about the future. Keep your eyes and heart on what's happening right now, and trust that you'll be able to navigate whatever comes next. By cultivating a posture of presence, you'll find that you're more resilient, more confident, and more effective in the face of challenges. One of the most powerful sources of resilience is your why, your values, your purpose, and your reason for being. When you're connected to your why, you'll find that you're more motivated, more inspired, and more committed to your growth and well-being. Try to connect with your why by exploring your values, your passions, and your purpose. Ask yourself the following questions. What gets me excited and motivated? What do I stand for, and what do I care about? What makes me feel alive and fulfilled? What is my purpose, my reason for being? As you explore your why, remember to be honest, authentic, and compassionate with yourself. Don't settle for superficial answers, or try to uncover something that's not really yours. Instead, focus on deeply exploring your values, your passions, and your purpose. By connecting with your why, you'll find that you're more resilient, more focused, and more effective in the face of challenges. Resilience is not about pretending that you're perfect or that you have all the answers. It's about embracing your humanity, your vulnerabilities, and your fallibilities. When you accept and integrate your imperfections, you'll find that you're more humble, more compassionate, and more relatable. Try to cultivate a sense of humility and egolessness. Recognize that you're not a perfect person, but rather a unique and imperfect being with your own set of struggles, flaws, and shortcomings. As you embody your humanity, remember to be gentle with yourself, to accept your imperfections, and to celebrate your strengths and achievements. Don't compare yourself to others or strive for an unattainable ideal of perfection. Instead, focus on cultivating a sense of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-love. By embracing your humanity, you'll find that you're more resilient, more authentic, and more effective in the face of challenges. Remember, the spiritual journey isn't about reaching a destination where everything is perfect. It's about embracing the entire spectrum of human experience with awareness and compassion. If you're currently in the midst of spiritual depression or anxiety, know that you're not broken. You're not failing. You're actually right where you need to be, doing the important work of soul growth. I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. What challenges have you faced on your spiritual journey? How have you navigated through them? For additional support, check out the resources I've linked in the description. They've been invaluable on my own journey and might help you too. Remember to be gentle with yourself as you continue exploring these depths. Your journey is uniquely yours, and it's unfolding exactly as it should.